Lou from Plants by Lulu and welcome on my channel. First of all, Happy New Year everyone! I hope this year will be filled with cool things. Second, in the last video I mentioned that I wanted to do the cacti last, and exactly that evening my biggest cactus fell down, and so he took 4 other plants with him. It was kind of a domino effect. He fell down, he took 1 other cactus with him, and then that cactus took another one with him, and that one took another one with him. So 2 pots were broken from 2 cacti, from the biggest one and from one other beautiful planter. For this pot I glued it together and it looks perfect now. I will show you in a minute, but it came out better than I thought it would, so I'm very happy with that. And for the bigger one, it was a plain terracotta pot, so I chose to buy another plain terracotta pot. I was in the store and I didn't know the size, so eventually I came back with 1 or 2 sizes bigger. But that's okay because he was very root bound, of course, and now he is more stable because the plant was getting too big for the pot. So with that being said, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and let's go! We begin by the biggest cactus, and this one fell over, and this is the new terracotta pot he is in. The old one had a lot of white water markings and this one has not. I really like that kind of outside, it gives character to the pot and it ties a bit more in with the other planters because some have white accents. Then we go to this smaller planter. These 2 are in a series. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 planters from that series, and it was my mission to have different colors, different shapes. Because of some of them there were more shapes with the same design, so it was my mission to find 7 different planters, and they all have a different boho pattern on it. You may see that those are already discolored because it was standing in the sun, but yeah, this one has pom-poms and beads. With this one I'm thinking a festivity outdoors, like a festive dance festival or something. Then we go to this pot, and this one broke. I really want to try to save this one because this is in a series with that one and some smaller ones down the line. The whole line I have is desert boho and they don't make them anymore, so I really wanted to glue this one because otherwise I had to replace it probably with another plain terracotta pot. These 3 are kind of in the same series together, like as earlier ones. Then we come to the other planter that already fell and had broken, and I had tried to mend it with glue, clay and paint. As you see on some of the parts the clay is gone and the gold is kind of gone, so it didn't really work. But as you can see, this one is in the same series as this one, and this gives me more of a boho feel because it doesn't have the dark red color. Then we go to this planter, and with this I get the feeling it is winter. It is a festive event, but in winter. We have this. Yeah, I really like the simplicity of this one. It has 1 band. It has 3 bands, but it presents as one, like the black on top, the red with the carvings, and then the black beneath again. And so it's, I mean, the carvings are in the clay, so I really like the simplicity of it all, because a lot of planters are very heavy on the looks and are more complicated, and this one is a more simple one. Then we have this one, and we already saw the pattern in one of the smaller ones. However, I really like this shape and there was not another pattern in this shape, so I thought I was in the clear. It's not that original, but I really wanted this shape because otherwise I would be stuck with continuously the same shape. And you know, I like variation in my collection. Then we go on to this one. This is a bit of an outlier because when I put it here, I saw it was much more kind of darker and um, you know, it's the darkest spot I have, but it's fine. When I decided to use this one, it looks a bit out of place, but I had another one and that one looks more out of place because it is glazed, and none of my terracotta pots are glazed. So thinking about it, I think I made the right choice. Then we go to this one. It was kind of two colored, a very light terracotta and a more darker terracotta, kind of red almost. And because I already had this one, I will tell you the story of that in a minute. I decided to try and match that. This was the only pot with painted blue on it, so I wanted to match that. And so I painted the stripes at the bottom, I painted the dots, and I really like how it came out because I like gold accents and I like blue accents. So that came out great. Then we go to this one. This one has the same pattern as this one, but smaller in scale and cream colored. I really like this one also because he's plain. He's very small. It was very important for me that they all had different sizes, because staring at constantly the same size planters, and also if you have 3 of the same size and then one size that sticks out, I really don't like the look of that. So I made sure that a lot of them have different sizes. And then lastly, we're going to this pot. This is originally the front, but of course cacti grow, and so this one grew a bit crooked, so he's standing now like this, so he would grow straight again. And so the front is not the front anymore, kind of. But this, in my head, is the front. And I normally don't like to paint on my terracotta pots because I have kind of the anxiety that the paint will let go of it and will disappear. Because someone told me that. But I got this as a gift, and they painted it with a more vibrant blue, with yellows, with purples. On the back was a green, and the kind of boho patterns on it were not there. So it was only like the blue stripes were there, and the dots were there, and the triangles were there, and what now is dark blue line was there. Oh yeah, and the 2 main golden lines, the 2 big lines were there. That was everything that was there. That was the design. And so I decided, a lot of the colors don't really match, but because I don't have yellow in my home, but I do have gold. So I changed every yellow and orange detail into gold. I painted extra dots because a lot of my accents have dots, and I really like that. I changed purple to dark blue because I don't have purple in my home, and I changed the blue to a more light blue because I don't have really a extreme vibrant blue in my home, and a light blue fits with everything. So this was the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the subscribe and the like button. And this was the last planter tour of this series. You have now seen all my planters in my whole apartment. I still have 3 or 4 planters in the shed, but I think I'm going to give them away, so they will not be in shots and stuff. I hope you like this series on my channel. If I do buy more pots, which I don't think I will, but if it happens that I do, I will give you a haul or give you an update on the pots. But for now, this is it. Doei!